Well, hello. I just caught this video this morning on YouTube by a guy named Grady Smith. He's calling it Coming Out as a Gay Christian, then acts as if he's the first person to ever come out as gay and a Christian, which of course is complete nonsense. There's plenty of gay Christians. I was raised in the United Church of Canada. I am a gay man. I came out to my congregation the same time I came out to my family and friends in my senior year of high school, and I was welcomed and loved by my congregation. Just as I was before. If anything, my coming out put into context who I was and who I'd been as a child. My congregation only welcomed me more. All the wonderful, wrinkly, old, gray-haired men and women who'd known me since I was a toddler simply understood me more. Many of them saying, "When are you going to get married? Come get married. I want to dance at your wedding." Gay wedding in the church I grew up with. Now, Grady talks about how he's going to be celibate because he believes that it is sinful to act on your, attractions or desires. Grady, the message you are promoting is dangerous. It is incredibly harmful. You are not just sharing your personal choice. What you are essentially saying is that everyone that does not make this personal choice you have made is sinning. Sinning. That they are sinful, that they are dirty, disgusting abominations, creating a damnable offense. You are not helping at all. This is the problem. Your understanding of the Bible is completely warped. What you are putting out is not helpful in any way, shape, or form. It is incredibly harmful. It is incredibly dangerous. You are basically saying that every gay person that acts on their desires is committing a sin. I mean, come on, dude. And you say you're not ashamed, you are pure shame. And dude, I have sympathy. It must not have been easy being born into an anti-gay family who have chosen to raise you in an anti-gay religious denomination. But you are gay. You will be you're at least homosexual. Gay is elective. We can get into that later. You will be a homosexual man until the day that you die. You are choosing to continue being a part of this specific denomination that frowns upon any acts of love between homosexual partners. I'd love to challenge you on some of these things. Which specific acts are you abstaining from? Which specific acts are sinful? Which acts can heterosexual couples do that homosexual couples also do but are less sinful for straights to do? Consistency. What do you personally think, not know, think, happens to the more than 6 million Jews exterminated in the Holocaust during World War II? You talk about Jesus, how Jesus is everything. Do you believe that people who do not believe in Jesus, people of other faiths, do you believe they go to hell? What do you think would happen to you were you to act on your homosexual desires? What do you think would happen to you in the afterlife? You say you want to have a dialogue. I'm flat out throwing the gauntlet down right now. I want to know the truth about all of this. If you were sexually active with men, how would your parents feel? Perhaps you'll do what I'll do. I've got tons of videos, if you check out my channel, talking with my parents about LGBT issues. Perhaps you can get your mother and father on camera with you and they can share to the world how they would feel about having a son who was or was not sexually active. I'd like to see those specifics, please. Religious beliefs are a choice. Orientations aren't. Basically, you're doing a massive disservice to any young LGBT people who are out there. So many of them are struggling to fight against religious bigotry, and you are succumbing to it and saying, "No, guys, it's totally gay. You can be gay. You can just never experience love or act on it. Yay!" Oh, shut up, dude. Your beliefs sound like Stockholm Syndrome to me. How is your family? Don't just tell us, show us. Perhaps get your mother and father on camera with you and they can tell everybody how they feel about having a gay son and you can talk about the issue of celibacy with them. I would love to know if your mother and father would love you the same and respect you the same if you were sexually active with other gay men. Because I don't think they would be. And that's sad. And that can change, by the way. You don't need an oath of celibacy. You and your entire family need to check out perhaps some comparative religious studies. Check out a PFLAG meeting, go to a United Church, a Metropolitan Community Church, any other religious outlet that is not promoting this nonsensical dogma and prejudice. Ironically, I'm seeing this video on the 45th anniversary of the Stonewall riots, when people took to the streets to fight against prejudice. What do you believe? And I'm saying believe. I'm not saying no, because I know you don't know any of these things. What do you believe happens to gay people who act on their desires in the afterlife, specifically? What do you think happens to non-Christians in the afterlife when they die, specifically? Don't evade, don't give me some pieces of scripture. Tell me what you think you believe. I'd love to know. You've got a brain, try to use it. Critical thinking skills, please.